Okay, here I am, Epping Forest. I'm planning on walking through the forest from the top, well, almost the top, Thaden Boyce, down to Stratford. I will be camping overnight in the forest tonight, and the idea is to try and walk it in a straight line if possible. I don't think I'm going to get 100% a straight line, obviously not, but yeah, rather than take the path, I thought I would just try and straight line it. So, happy days, here we go. It's nice and warm still. There's no rain forecast for tonight, so hopefully they're correct, because I haven't brought any rain gear. So we'll find out, innit? But yeah, all good so far, all good. There's a little brook down here, although it seems to be dry, but I'm trying to follow that brook now. There you go, yeah, and it's definitely dry. No water at all. It's a shame. But yeah, nice and peaceful, quiet in the forest. Well, it's certainly a lot more overgrown in here than the beginning part. Terrain's getting a little bit tougher, but nonetheless, I'm still going basically straight. Happy days. Wow, so much dead wood everywhere. Amazing. And I keep passing mountain bike tracks. There's one. It's dead wood everywhere, look at it. The sun's starting to go down now, but I've got about an hour and 40 odd minutes till sunset, so I can still keep walking for a while before I need to find a spot to pitch up. Beautiful trees, those that are standing, but there's so many that are down, unbelievable. I wonder if there's any water here. Oh, there's a little bit of water in this brook. How wide is it, I wonder? Yeah, a fair old step there, so let me go down here where I can actually see the edge of the water. Job done. Right, here we are. I've reached Amesbury Banks. Welcome to Amesbury Banks. Amesbury Banks is one of the two ancient earthworks in Epping Forest. It is believed that both Amesbury Banks and Loughton Camp were built circa 500 BC and were used as animal folds in times of attack from other tribes, or as lookout posts and boundary markers between the two neighbouring tribes of the Tirinovantes and Catavelunii. Evidence suggests they were in use until after the Roman invasion. Oh well. According to legend, Amesbury Banks was the site of the defeat of the great British Queen Boudicca, or Boadicea, at the hands of the Romans in AD 61. In recent years, that story has been disproved, but Amesbury Banks still retains a mystic and majestic atmosphere. Haha, happy days. Well, there you go. And that's what they look like today. Very, very old. However, you wouldn't say it, you wouldn't know it unless you were told. And I can see the mountain bikers have been using it. They've made themselves a nice little ramp there, look. Okay. Well, that was fun to see. Right, 10 minutes rest. And then we'll walk down deeper into the forest. As you can probably hear, I'm quite close to a road. It's not far, just over the banks there. So I'm going to head that direction and go down into the forest. What's the time? It's 20 to 7. There's sunset in an hour and 10 minutes. So I'll walk for about half hour and then I'll sort out where I'm going to pitch up for the night. Well, I'm recording on a phone I've never used before, and I've just discovered that I've cut the videos two different, I don't know what you call it, resolutions. Oh well, sorry about that. From now on I'll be filming on this resolution. Anyways, I'm now walking the path because I've only got half an hour till sunset, so I'm going to make up some ground here and just get down into the middle of the forest. Right. Somebody sitting against a tree, enjoying the evening. Okay, 5 minutes or so, and then it will be time to start looking for a spot. By looking around me here, this is looking like a good spot already. There's a herd of fallow deer here, but basically I can't move because if I do they're going to skid. Okay, this is the camp spot. The deer chose it for me. Yeah, look at that. I've had fleeting glimpses of deer in Epping Forest before, but never seen them proper like this. Happy days. Okay, let's see. I'm going to start walking. There they go. See, can't get close to them. But oh, how cool is that? Yeah, how cool was that? Like I said, I've had fleeting glimpses of deer in here before, just literally fleeting glimpses, seconds. Never have I been able to get the camera out and actually film them. That's brilliant. They're still there, I can still see them. Okay, dear. Happy days. Off you go. Have fun. They haven't gone. Oh, they can hide in the grass. Okay, that was great fun. I'm really pleased with that. Happy days. Right, time to go find a camp. There's even more. They're meeting up with others. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Oh yeah, happy days. Wow. That was definitely worth sight coming here for. Ha! Very cool. But I haven't got time. I've got to put my tent up. Job done. Well, it's just gone 4:30 in the morning. And I've been woken up by the deer barking extremely loudly. So, time for coffee. Oh, it's still dark. It's going to be a while before it warms up. I'm wrapped up in my sleeping bag because it's quite chilly out here. There's a lot of cold air coming in off that valley. Yeah, it's 4:45 now. So I think sunrise is only around 6 o'clock, 6:10, something like that. So it's a bit of a time till it gets light. I have my cup of coffee, some breakfast, then I'll be packing up and it'll be time to walk on. It was a alright night. I did get some sleep, but I did toss and turn a little bit. It was quiet until 4 o'clock, and then the deer started. And they bark loud. Between 4 and 4:30, barking. At 4:30 I got up. Happy days. I don't know if you could see that, but there's bats flying around. It's much lighter now. Yeah, I think I caught him there. It's much lighter now, and it's time for breakfast. Nothing like spaghetti for breakfast and a bloomer. I was supposed to eat this last night, but I just couldn't be bothered to cook. Well, this is where I slept last night, into these trees. In there. It was late. It was dark by the time I finished setting up, so I didn't actually camouflage the tent at all. Just put a little bit of ferns on the top. But yeah, that was cool. It was a good spot. Right, it's already packed up to go, and golden rule, leave no trace. However, I can see where I was laying down, so just quickly sort that out. There we go. Leave no trace. Happy days. Job done. Time to walk. And I'm walking down this track now, as the undergrowth in the woods is just simply too thick to walk through. Check it out. It's beautiful. And I'm off path again. Look at it. This is something else, man. Well, the grass has been flattened here, so I presume this is deer. Wow, it's very thick grass. Hey. Okay. I think I better do a tick check after this walk. Lots of deer, long grass, good chance of ticks. Oh well. And we get back into woodland with no undergrowth. Epping Forest is amazing how you get the nice wooded sections and then suddenly it opens up and you get a plain. Look at that. They're not happy with me. I heard the alarm call. And they go. That's not bad, eh? Wow. Huh. I've seen so many deer on this trip, it's unbelievable. Okay, I've decided no more off-path walking. I'm going to stay on the main paths because I'm using an old phone for navigation and the battery, it's just no good, it's chewing up. So I'm going to walk the main paths now. But I've had a great time. I've enjoyed walking off-path yesterday and this morning. I've seen loads of deer. It certainly paid off to do it. However, I broke my watch, the strap hooked on a tree, and I tore my trousers. Still, that's life. It's been fun. Anyway, we'll walk the main path now. Even the main path is still really cool. Epping Forest gravel, for all you gravel riders out there, come to Epping Forest, it's gravel paradise. There we go, see, speak of the devil. Alright. Okay, so the forecast said no rain, didn't it? Of course, like a plonker. I believe the forecast. What's happening? It's raining. And I've got no rain gear. Happy days. It looks like I'm going to get wet. Well, it stopped raining after about a minute, literally. And I've just come across this pond here. It's amazing how dry everywhere is. Just goes to show how little rain we've had lately. I've passed lots of ponds that have dried up, and there's brooks as well that are normally little running brooks. I haven't seen any with any water in yet, as in proper water. It's amazing. It does, like I said, just goes to show how little rain we've had lately. I do believe it's time for coffee. Well, today's the last day of summer, and the sun seems to have deserted us completely. Oh well. Never mind, that's life. I'm out here. I decided I had to come out. The end of summer, autumn starts tomorrow. Coffee is ready. That will keep me going for a while and warm me up, because it's actually quite chilly. It's not cold, but there is a chill. Look how cracked this path is. Huh. Terrain is changing now. I'm off the nice gravel path of Epping Forest. I'm now at the bottom of the forest. I've ridden through here when it's wet. And I tell you what, this is an absolute nightmare in the wet. As you can see, look at the ground. That's lumps of mud, but they're dry at the minute and it's all cracked up. But when it's wet, it's almost, well, basically it's unrideable. It's an absolute nightmare in the wet. Back on gravel. There's so much gravel in Epping Forest, it's unbelievable. There's also a huge amount of mountain biking. I've walked crisscrossed over a whole heap of proper mountain bike tracks. So yeah, you want gravel, you want mountain biking, go to Epping Forest. Another brook. Another brook that's dry. Well, there's thick wet mud in it, but it's not running water, and this is normally running water. Oh well. Yeah, I've never seen this river like this. Normally it's actually proper running water, not pools of stagnant water like it is now. Amazing. I've actually got a YouTube video of me coming down this drop here and riding across the river while it's in full flow. Right now, nothing. Totally dry. Look at that. Not a drop. Amazing. There is a bit of water here. But not much. Hey, hey, here's some water at last. It doesn't appear to be flowing though. Nah, not very much. How this river's meandering here. Huge meanders for creating such a landscape. Well, only a little river, look. Yeah, amazing. It is actually flowing. Oh well. Yeah. Cool. Last day of summer, and the leaves are falling. Look at that. Autumn is beginning. Amazing how this little river has carved out such a channel. Look at it. Not that far to go now, and I'll be out of Epping Forest. I've got another lake coming up in a minute. It's been a great walk. I've enjoyed every minute of it. So I'll walk around this lake, and once I'm past this lake, then basically that's it. I'll be all out of the forest, and then it's, the final leg down to Stratford. I've loved it. It's been a fantastic trip. So, time for some lunch now. Yet again, it will be spaghetti and tiger bloomer.
Liesel, come. Sorry.
That's alright, mate, no worries.
Come on.
Yeah.